Anonymous, have built some beautiful mini houses and dwellings and buildings using the existing tree stumps and other landscape up at the park. This was even featured on the website of the Old Croton Aqueduct, and it's going to be featured in an upcoming article in the River Journal. We have been posting pictures on social media, and the residents are getting a kick out of what they're seeing up there. So my little anonymous fairies have been telling me that they'll be up there for a few more weeks. So if you haven't been up there and you want to take a walk up at Douglas Park, you can take some pictures and try to discover these cute little dwellings. So that's my report for tonight. If anybody has any questions or comments.
Yeah, I just want to say those little fairy dwellings are very cute. I was up there a couple days ago, and it's really a cute little addition to the park.
They are indeed. I'm trying to figure out how to say this, that it's like, folks, they're not big enough for people to move into, okay? So before you get excited about that, please. But it's pretty cool stuff, and it'd be great if you get up there and take a chance, take the opportunity to go see it. Thanks, Matt. Any other comments from the board?
Nope.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
We actually appreciate the time you take, because you're reporting on a bunch of really cool stuff. It's hearing the activity is very welcome, and it's something that clearly the rest of the village, who doesn't necessarily have an opportunity, or don't necessarily have the opportunity to participate in some of the things you do, there's an opportunity for them to find out that, you know, there is an awful lot of stuff going on. So I'll say this, we don't give you a lot of resources, but you seem to do an awful lot with what we do give you. So thanks.
No problem. Thank you.
You're supposed to say, no, give me more resources.
No, I don't play that game. I wait. I lurk low in the weeds, and then I wait.
Okay. All right, we'll move on to public comments. Mr. Giacchio, do we have any requests?
No comments, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. I'll just note that we have an opportunity later on in the meeting if anybody would like to participate through a public comment to the board. And as always, you can always reach out to us via email or regular mail, and we will get that. We'll move on to resolutions. We have 4. And let me start with mine. I am appointing Thomas Chang to the position vacated by Tim Judge on the zoning board, and I would ask the board to approve that appointment.
Motion to approve.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And I think that was everybody. You know, I question, Mr. Smith, I've never actually brought this up before. Since I make the appointment, can I actually vote on it as well? It seems kind of weird.
It does, and I'm not sure whether you can or cannot. I would assume that you could, since you are a member of this board, but the law may read in terms of only trustees. I'm not sure. I'll look that up.
Thank you. It's something I've been curious about, but haven't had that 3-to-3 issue yet. Okay, thank you all for approving that. We have our first more formal resolution is an interagency agreement with Northeast Recreation, which we discussed last week and has been endorsed by Mr. Arone. Could someone read the resolution, please?
Resolution of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Sleepy Hollow approving interagency agreement. Be it resolved that the mayor and the Board of Trustees of the Village of Sleepy Hollow authorize the mayor of Sleepy Hollow to sign the attached interagency agreement with Northeast Westchester Special Recreation, Inc. to provide therapeutic recreation for individuals with disabilities. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 I believe that was everyone.
Yeah, I'm on the audio on the computer. Thank you.
Okay. So the resolution,
Just-
You're muted.
Who, me? No.
Ken is muted.
somehow I managed to, okay. Next up is a resolution on Galata House fundraising request for an event.
Resolution of the Board of Trustees approving request for fundraiser. Be it resolved, the Board of Trustees of the Village of Sleepy Hollow approve a request by Matt Galata of Galata House for a fundraiser event at Kingsland Point Park on Saturday, February 13th, 2020. So moved.
Seconded.
Seconded.
2021.
Oh, sorry, 2021.
Can I get a second?
Seconded.
Okay, thank you, John. All right. Any discussion other than the fact that, as we said last week, we thank Matt and all of his volunteers for the work that they've done over the years and will be doing in February. It's very important to note that the fundraising efforts that they do, everything that they raise, all of the dollars that raise go right back into their designated groups and charities. It's not a fundraiser to keep them going. And I think that's pretty special. So I want to thank them for that. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. And that is unanimous as well. Thank you. Next up is approving a consulting group to do a study of our DPW, something that we've been looking at for the last several weeks as well. Could someone read the resolution, please?
Can everybody hear me on the?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Resolution of the mayor and the Board of Trustees of the Village of Sleepy Hollow to approve proposal from the LaBerge Group to do a DPW study. Be it resolved that the Board of Trustees hereby approve the attached proposal from the LaBerge Group to provide a public works study at a cost of $50,000, subject to the approval by the village attorney. So moved.
Seconded.
Trustee Gonzalez on the second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Believe that's unanimous as well. We look forward to beginning that work with them.
Yes, thank you everyone for the support.
Yeah, thank you, Trustee Spiro, for spearheading this for us. All right, we'll move on to old business and new business. I have one item that I just wanted to raise, an old business item, and that is the police reform efforts that we've been instructed, mandated to do by Governor Cuomo. We will be having a committee meeting this Thursday at 6 p.m. Via teleconference. And getting that effort underway. We're a little bit delayed due to some other things that were happening late last year, but I'm looking forward to getting that effort, to moving that forward. Any other old business or new business? Okay, Ms. McCarthy-Tompkins, do we have any communications?
Message from Mr. Ciccolella himself. He wanted me to thank each and every one of you for last weekend's event, the celebration of his birthday and everything else that went on. He's very, very grateful and very, very thankful. And he told me he was going to be watching this to make sure that I said this.
It was our pleasure. And thank you, Chick, for what you've done and will continue to do. You are if there's a star in the village, you're it. Or let me rephrase that. There is a star in the village and you are it. I also want to note that the other Armando Galella, your son, sent us a very nice letter as well, thanking us for our efforts. And I just think it was a great event. I think we all had a lot of fun with that. And it was pretty terrific. It was an opportunity for us to say thank you in a very public way. So thanks, Chick. All right, we will move on to public comments. Mr. Giacchio, anybody?
No, no public comments, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. I would then entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Seconded.
Everybody moved it and Deputy Mayor Rosenblum seconded it. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Thank you all for joining us and whoever's watching at home. And hey, remember the masks and the distancing. Let's all try to be safe, okay? Be well. We'll see you in a week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Hey, good night.